Hey, this is Carl, and today we're going to unbox the smallest custom statue that I bought and probably the cheapest custom quarter scale I ever bought, and that does not include discounts, of course. So stay tuned. Okay, so like I said, we're going to unbox this custom statue, which is very small, probably the smallest one. As you can see, there's already a lot of writings all throughout the box because my baby, or he is a toddler now, wrote a lot of stuff on it. So without further ado, let's unbox this one. I do hope that the commissioner will consider this line after this, because it has been a very slow or poor market in the custom world lately. Nobody's pre-ordering anything actually. Okay, so I'm guessing this will only be one layer. Let's look for the base. So I'm guessing this would be the base. Yep, this is the base. So the package came with the black foam, as you can see, and it does have some Velcro strap. I was a bit worried the thing detached itself from the base, but no worries. Okay, so this is the base. It's this small. So we're going to unbox this custom quarter scale raccoon. The edition size is 35 pieces, and I got edition number 24. This was sculpted by Robson Barrios and art directed by SRS4. Okay, so here is the base. It's just a simple ground type of base with a blue crystal on it. It's clear resin. And we have this eye, which will be part of the base. Sorry, I don't know anything much about the statue, about this eye, but I'm pretty sure there's a reason for that. Next, we're going to look for Rocket. And here he is. And he came in one piece. So that's good, which means there will be no visible seam. This statue is just this small. I like how they painted his hair. Not sure what this is called, because it's just not one color, it's a lot of colors actually. Although his arms is just painted with one color. As for the suit, it's definitely well done. A lot of textures all throughout, and there seem to be no molding issues. The molding is pretty clean in my opinion. Now I think there are some molding issues here on his lower leg from both sides. I'm not sure, since both have this thing like it's a molding issue. So the stitching are still here and very visible. Looks pretty good and pretty cute. So let's put Rocket here. There you go. Never imagined that this will be that small. And we have the first left arm switch out. And he is holding the eye, the iris of the eyeball. I think this is the way to display, the best way to display the statue. Okay. Next switch out is, oh, okay, so we could replace the eye with this rock, but I don't see why you would want to do that. Okay. I think the eye is the better option, but I think adding this base doesn't cost that much. That's why it's added. Okay, next. Oh, we have the tail. I forgot. There you go. I'm guessing this is a crystal at the back. And it is a crystal for the back one. Okay, remove the tail, and there's actually a small keyhole here where you're gonna put this small crystal. Then you key in the tail. Next are the gun switch outs. Wow, this one is huge. It's like it's real metal, but it's not. Okay, it's one of the guns. It's painted pretty well, but it does lack shading. It kind of looks like that it's one tone. It's raining. I hope that it's not that loud, so I'm gonna hurry up. There seems to be no molding issues in my opinion, but I think there's a problem with the paint. How do you... not even sure how to mount. Anyway, check it out later. We have a lot of tentacles and a left hand switch out with a gun. Okay, there we go. I'm guessing the last one is also a gun. Smaller gun. Oh, it's a smoke. I think this is for the gun. Yeah. So you have a smoke effect, but it's removable. So I need to sit down because the statue is very small. Let's get this out of the way first. Okay. I don't want to display him with this on the base. I want it to be the eye. It's much cooler, plus it's, I think, UV reactive, the paint. He is kind of leaning forward. I hope that this doesn't lean over time. See, he is front heavy. Maybe the gun will help. I mean, the gun will definitely help. Let's put this switch out, since I think it makes more sense in my opinion. And now, how to mount the gun. I'm guessing it should be kind of like this. I need to get my phone. I need to check. Oh, there is a peg on the gun going to his shoulder. So let's key that in. Plus, there's... oh, okay. The right hand does have a key which goes to the gun right here. So I think this is going to be challenging to put. I think the peg, I mean the key on the gun going to the shoulders is quite far. Can't get it to go in. I'm afraid that it's gonna break. Let's see. I think that'll do for now. No need to force it. So let's put the smoke effect. And lastly, the tail, because I think Raccoon needs all the weight that he can get. I think I need to lift this guy first before. Okay. Okay, I got that wrong. Need to remove the crystal. Okay, there you go. It's no longer leaning forward. So my bad. I forgot that the crystal was at the back. Now let's figure out these tentacles on where they go. I'm guessing they go here, but the hole isn't deep enough. Definitely need my phone. Okay, so this goes. This is going to be very complicated. So it's definitely very complicated, and it's gonna require you to look at the photo on how to assemble this guy. So I've found the 3 tentacles, but there's 3 more to go, and I'm a bit lost. I'm not sure if I got the tentacles right, but I don't think that it matters anyway, as long as they're all there, and you can actually choose not to use them. It doesn't make a difference in my opinion, but if it's there, why not use it, right? So let's do a quick first impression, and then we'll end the video. Okay, so this is obviously a museum type statue in my opinion, although the base isn't boring. I like small bases like this. That's why I started collecting this line, so I might get all the Guardians of the Galaxy from that studio. So let's start off with the base. The base is a pretty simple ground type of base, probably on space. We have this alien eye here, which has a lot of veins, a lot of mechanical stuff, a lot of these tentacles, and it does have this tail kind of thing. And as you can see, the iris is missing because Rocket is already holding it, and there's again a lot of this. Oh, I missed that. So there's I was gonna say that the magnet was weak, but there's a key here that I need to put this on. I think let's get the gun off first to make Rocket lighter. Okay. So we insert this here. Okay, there you go. So it's no longer weak. And I think this helps a lot with engineering, so it doesn't lean forward. Good job. Now putting back the gun. Okay, so I think I broke the statue a bit and I lost the port. Anyway, so I broke the nail trying to position the gun. Like I said, it was complicated, but we'll talk about that later. So going back to the base, like I said, there's an eye here, a mechanical eye. There seemed to be a blue crystal on the base, and there's even a switch out for that if you want to use this instead of the eye. So we do have a display option on using this set with a small pistol or a small laser gun, a big stone with some blue crystals, and this one to be put at the back, or you want to display him with this, with the eye and the tentacles. And in my opinion, I think this is the way to go. So going up, oh wait, on the base there seem to be no molding issues that's bothering me. I like the metal paint they did on the eye. It looks pretty real, and I wish that they did that on the they did it here on this gun. This gun looks kind of plasticky. It kind of looks like that it's a toy. I wish they add some what do you call that? I know when you add oil, a specific kind of paint oil used by some painters to the gun, it adds texture or something. Kinda wish that they added that here. Sorry, I don't know what it's called, but I know that some painters does use that, since I've seen it on YouTube. Going up to Raccoon, his costume is well textured, and he does have a lot of strands to his hair, on the tail, on his hands, and on his head. The paint on the head and on the tail has a lot of browns and a lot of different kind of colors to make it realistic. But on his arms, there's only one. I think that's lazily done, but maybe that's just nitpicking. So going back to his suit, yeah, textures are, I think, almost complete. Like there's no problem there. They probably use expensive materials for 3D printing. That's why a lot of the textures are still very intact and very visible. I like that they painted this metallic red for the bullets. You know, I really love metallic paint, and I think this is also a bit metallic with some pearl, and I think it's glow in the dark. Yeah, what can I say? I really love that it has a lot of textures. Yeah, I really love the paint on the... Overall, I love the paint. Now, going up on his mouth, he does have a wet effect inside his mouth. And the teeth are a bit too white, but I think that's okay. It doesn't really bother me that much. And as for the gun, I did say that I don't like the paint that much, but I think overall the paint is okay. And as for the people who doesn't like the smoke effect, it's removable, so don't worry. But I'm just going to leave mine inside. Okay, so let's talk about some of the problems I see. It's really, as small as the statue is, it's very complicated to assemble. Like this tentacle here from the iris, I didn't know that it needs to go here to the tail, because it helps with the engineering to prevent the statue from leaning. And I don't know if I would use this switch out, if I would have the same problem. Hopefully not. I trust this setup more than this one. And the gun is very complicated to insert, since it has two keys that needs to go to two keyholes at the same time, which is hard. And I don't know how to make this setup easier. If you remove the arm, it probably would have made it a lot easier, but it might make the statue unstable. Yeah, so like I said, I broke one of the nails trying to fit the gun to his right hand. As small as the details are here in the gun, I really like that they don't look like they're glued to each other, like they're welded to each other. Like, I do know that they are definitely separated from each other. I think this one has a better 3D printer than the Magneto-on-Tron that I have, or they probably have a better casting method for mass production than the other one. And I wish that they used a better factory for that, but oh wells. Yeah, so that's my quick impression, or I think that's already a review for this very small statue. And this statue costs $535 US, I think. So let's end the video. Like and subscribe. This is Carl, and see you in the next one.